Good afternoon, my name is the Ferret and I'm on Skyle Thundermountain EU. Standard rules apply. If you don't understand my voice, please go to the main menu, go to ear with an X through it, and that's the mute button. In there should be a list of people on the server. I should be one of them, so please feel free to mute me if you don't understand my voice. Now, anyway, today we're on Thundermountain. Nice server, nice map actually. Nice outdoor areas, nice indoor areas, really good mix of things. And it's just got this nice feel to it, which you just, you can't really put your finger on. Now let's have a look and see what the teams are like at the moment. Well, blue team, maybe a little bit light, but actually no, it's got some, top 5 guys in their team. Yeah, definitely doing it right. That's some, good team to have. Red team on the other hand, I think they've got a bit more balance to them. I think it should be a worker, should be fine.
Mission begins in 30
10 to 9 players. Hopefully, we make up the numbers as we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doors open. Rocket coming straight up. Deadshot, they're trying to, being the bravest of the demo men by charging out there. Okay, there's Uber, DJ Creeper being Ubered. He's down to a shotgun, strangely enough. Axing that heavy, nicely done. Just about gets the job done. That was a bit panicky there. Maybe not the best of entrances, but blue team was to ride this out. Time being, red are just keeping up on containment. Just about saying. Did Dead Shadow, did you literally just charge your way off a cliff? I mean, that's just funny, impressive, bad. In any case, blue team are rallying, they're getting around that cart. It's the place to be in this map. It's cool, man. I mean, Demonites, you're not the most handiest of classes, but when you are, it's awesome. Okay, so Foot trying to take on a sentry position. Tricky, that one. He's making a good job of it, actually. Nice opportunistic shots in there. Red team aren't helping out that sentry. But the reason why it's a tricky one for Demo Man is their weapons arc in an upwards fashion. You fire up, it goes back down again. Now, when you've got like a ceiling against that, you've got to try and aim in a very specific way. Whereas a soldier aims in a straight line, a lot easier, but Demo Man, trickier. Now, in any case, looks like Blue's going to wipe out Red mostly, and it's just coming to the first big hill. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. This is where Red can really upset the cart if they get their grubby mitts onto it.
Come on.
Now, oh, there's an Uber. Oh, nicely shoved away by Yavanna there. Nice work. Okay, now cart's back down the hill. This is where I said Red could disrupt things, but I have a feeling though this blue team is going to keep pushing nonetheless. Mesmerata didn't see the pyro. Same with Heavy actually. Part of Heavy's skill thingy actually is awareness. If you know where everything is, you can take your time to shoot things down and kill everything off. Pretty much your mandate as Heavy in terms of crowd control is everything the bullets touch is your kingdom. In any case, Red are managed to make a reasonable defense of this hill area actually. Blue are kind of semi-struggling to get up it. I say semi-struggling, they're near the top now. Oh, what was that? Oh, who was that? Jimmy Bimble, nice intervention there. Shoved everybody off. Red are really making it difficult to do at the moment. Ideally, Blue need to, take the upper area. Make sure, no more of the pyros jump down and push them off. Good stuff to be done with the Scorch Shot even. That's a really fun gun to use for this situation. Now, in any case, 5 minutes on the clock, and Blue scored into 10 minutes. That's a lot of time. And Demon Sentry there, a little unwisely placed. I mean, that was right in the face of the enemy. It didn't help he got stabbed in the process, but I think it was a little bit too optimistic. Now, for a moment, Red have got to think about regrouping, getting a second defense line going. To be fair, though, this Red team's been pretty good. They're actually genuinely good. They're falling back well. Ooh, nice double shot there from Monster Munch. I think that was well worth the taunt. But don't be caught them into those too many times. I have seen entire teams lose a match due to a taunt. Now for the moment, Red have managed to regain the cart. Now, this is where, a Red team, the thing that the Red team needs to do in these attack maps is first off they need to consolidate their position with sentries. Secondly, they need to protect the sentries from the rest of the team. And third, they need to counter-attack. Keep Blue off their toes. Don't let them kind of sit back and build up and build Ubers. Then come in and ruin everything, because Ubers will do that. It depends on who they're with, in what situation, but they ruin things generally. At the moment, Blue are continuing their push. You ideally want to keep the cart further away from the point as possible, just simply as a matter of margin of error. The closer it is to the point, the more time it is, it gives Blue teams way too much opportunity to just win the match. So the moment it's at a good range, they just keep it here if they can do. Blue are making their way up. They're soldiering in actually. Soldier's a good class, good all-rounder, dangerous at every range. 200 health, bit of a tank. And they're very manoeuvrable, they have no weaknesses really. The only thing I might say about them though is they may not have the tools of the trade for dealing with special situations. But then when you've got a guy who pretty much calls himself a grunt, that's exactly what he is. Now in any case, I'm trying to think what Blue needs to be doing here. I mean, the problem is they keep getting pushed back. Now, ideally they need to build a forward position. They can do that, get their presence on the field going. Oh, what's going on with Brucey here? Well, he's looking good. He's got the Tomislav, which is a good gun for the crits. Now back in the old days with the 40% spin up decrease, that would have been amazing. I mean, those things literally just move and fire. Before then it was 70%. Oh, that was dangerous. In any case, Red's trying to counter-attack. Blue is keeping their front. This is looking very stalematey at the moment, but that's exactly what, Red wants. They don't want the cart to go any further. As long as that's happening, they're fine. Because when Blue then starts, creating massive holes in the defense line, that's a problem. Now, the looks are actually nice and moving up. Desperado, they're pushing the cart up. Oh! Snipered out of distance there. You need those blue counter to get rid of those defensive snipers. The problem is with sniper is it's got a natural tendency to be very defensive. You just sit back, wait for them to come on to you, and take them out. But when you're playing blue, you need to counter snipe them. You need to get rid of them. Oh, I didn't see what was going on here. From the looks of it, Foot DB there ruined the entire sentry nest. Nice work. I have a theory where he came from. Yes, very good. Okay, Red has been caught with their trousers down. This is not good. Now this is where a good team can rally, kind of keep things going, and hopefully their engineers can rebuild. A good engineering team can build up one sentry very quickly and get round to building up significant placements very quickly, rather than building out 3 small sentries. You have 1 good big sentry. At the moment, cart is barely moving. This red team is keeping containment, just about. I don't know who's that pirate. I think Knee there, completely murdered by the entire red team. It's 30 on the clock. Even game at the moment. I'd favour Blue for the time being. They just seem to be able to keep the push going. Oh, who was that? Nice work there from Suki. Bounces out, takes out all demon stuff. Nicely done. Monster Munch gets another double kill.
Oh god.
This is all kinds of pro skills flopping out here. Okay, I mean, Blue is trying to move up. One thing I do appreciate with the Blue team, though, as much as they don't really get in, they aren't pushing very well, they're at least trying to get in there. They're quite a brave team. That's an unappreciated quality, I think, in TF2. How many times have you seen teams where simply they don't push? To have that push mentality, you need to be willing. You need to have a willingness to get shot. Oh, I don't know who that was. Knee. Now that's a problem. Don't try and run into the heavy as Pyro. You can't take on heavy as Pyro, not face to face. You catch him unawares, maybe, but not the front. Nobody wants the front end of a heavy. Not even a sentry can survive a heavy at close range. 3. Red's keeping his containment up. They're actually looking good. I mean, blue...
Oh, that fucking is up.
Blue needs to throw out an Uber here somewhere. I mean, we've seen crits creeps from the red team. Reasonably effective. Zuki there trying to do the best he can. Not enough though, just unsupported. Needs more team. Now what's happening here? It looks like blue got kind of pushed back a bit. Oh, that's not good. Now I have a feeling that blue's advanced position was taken out. That's going to really slow them down. To be fair, in my opinion, the most dangerous thing about Engineer is teleporters. Personally, I'll get this thing up before sentries even. I can take out a teleporter because, you know, that stops the guard getting to the front line. You know, you can turn the entire tide of a game with a teleporter. And look at what's happening right now. You know, red is pushing up. They're kind of... They've got blue on the back foot. Cart's rolling back. It's looking good for red right now. But this is a pub game. Anything can happen. Do not underestimate the power of sheer stupidity. Somehow, you know, a team will just go out of nowhere, kill everything off and up. Why didn't this happen in the first place? Okay, here comes blue team. They're regaining lost ground. Just about. Trying to get in. I mean, this is the thing though, we haven't seen Ubers from blue team. They need a good Uber. You know, clear out the area. If you can kill off a lot of red team, that's great. That bad respawn time, low respawn time, means that if you kill off a significant amount of them, you can win through sheer numbers. Let's have a check the team, see what is going on. Well, blue does have some medical services. I haven't seen them personally. Maybe they are getting assassinated to hell, which is good. Unfortunately, I can't manage the entire battlefield at once. I'm kind of sticking with the actions, which is the cart for the moment. Oh, nice stab there, Stugly. Ooh. 2 minutes roughly. Red's looking good here at the moment. Oh, what's happening here? It's Foot DB! Can he turn the tide? It's looking... he's in problems. Oh, that monster lunch clobbers him. But it takes that sentry quite nicely again. Maybe that's the other thing with this blue team, they're just not flanking hard enough. They're going for the cart, but they're just having to deal with all these defenders and obscure angles and stuff. But yeah, this is looking grim. I mean, look, Teletor there right up front on red team. Blue team is having to walk all the way up. They need another teleporter. They're running out of time for the moment. Mr. Bunday there, taking all the rockets to the face. It's going to require a amazing pub push from blue to win this now. I'm afraid nothing short of amazing will do. Just a plain up pub push ain't going to win it. Okay, we'll get on this car. It's trying to survive. Oh, Quirty gets a nice couple of stabs in there. Nicely done. Oh, it's looking good. Can blue make this work?
The cart is nearing a checkpoint.
Oh, what's going on? It's going up the hill. Can they get this up the hill? This is looking like a pub push. 35 seconds on the clock. Oh, wow, what a steal. And as I said, the old-fashioned pub push. I think they just get off the red team off to simply just go through them. That was nicely done by blue team. Okay, let's see. Now I think what happened in the last match was simply that red's team got clobbered enough that blue had simply overall advantage. That's the real problem actually with the red. You've got to stay alive, but you've got to be present. And that respawn time ain't helping. You know, you get clobbered with a 20-second respawn time. You're like, what do I do with this? And you're simply watching on the camera. Oh, the cart's getting pushed. There it goes. Why is nobody here? And we lost. You know, oldest story in the world of TF2, to be fair. Now let's have a look at the teams, see what's going on. Blue team, definitely very aggressive. That's quite a nice team. Might need a little admin support. But a lot of aggro there. I mean, that's, you know, kind of how they're doing really well with these pushes. Red team, on the other hand, okay, they've got a nice bit of defensive work going on there. That should, you know, teams are excellently done at the moment. Objective. You should know what an objective is. You're not one of these team deathmatch guys.
Mission begins.
I just love going to
10
Hightown
seconds.
pushing the cart. People hate that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doors open. Mr. Bunday straight in there, Ubered up, kind of ruining Blue's chances of actually getting out of spawn. Where were Blue's Ubers? This is where you need Ubers for Blue, to be fair.
Bloopers.
Bluebers! Yes, precisely.
And the good blurberry.
And then there's a Foot there using the crits. Dying, unfortunately, because you can't survive a sheer amount of firepower crits. Heavy's oh, the heavies are dead. Yeah, this is looking very difficult for Blue. They need those Ubers straight away. I'm not sure they're going to win this now. I mean, Red is keeping it contained pretty well, but it doesn't actually last long, strangely. If you keep with hard defending up, you tend to lose guys very quickly. And look at Blue now. They're actually, you know, getting on pushing that thing going. So there is one thing I am not seeing on Red, which is proving problematic. Let's check this. Yes, there's a... Yes, that's not good. I don't know why I didn't see that before, but that's not working. Look at this Blue team. I mean, Mesmeratio, though. Guy's been pushing the cart pretty much both games. I mean, you know, he's on the objective. And, you know, to be fair, the cart is Heavy's friend. It's like, it gives me healing and infinite ammo. At what point do I not stop holding down the left mouse one? That's the thing, you just keep firing. To be fair, he's using the longbow heater, so he does eat up ammo a lot more so than normal guns, but standard minigun, oh, you just keep firing the gun. Now, Red are trying to stop them here, but that was a good push. 7 minutes on the clock. I mean, ooh, nice to gain back to all that time. I mean, you know, if Red had played it a bit better, they might be able to stop Blue there right now. Nice stab there from QWERTY. Didn't get the medic. Kind of an important thing you need to do, and stayed by Wafu. Blue looks like they're just overriding here. That, you know, they're everywhere right now. They're killing everything off, and that cart is getting pushed. ×3 for the cart, nice. And then there's gravity to assist them now. That cart is going down. I mean, Red are having to throw everything they have out now, but it's, you know, Blue's there. There's simply too many of them. Look at all the soldiers on the cart. Look at the W soldiers, and that's what? Oh, somebody nearly tried to, you know, save the day. I think that was Jimmy Bimble there. I'm not sure, but nice intervention, but it was in vain.